Hello everybody and welcome. Thank you for joining us for part 3 of Ethnicities of Africa. We left off part 2 when Mr. Arnold Mayibongwe Nkala was telling us about the Falasha Jews, which is the group that the Lemba descend from.
Which is where you belong.
Yes.
Yes. So the Falasha Jews, they came, according to my research, they came with the Queen of Sheba. Do you know the story of the Queen of Sheba when she visited King Solomon of Israel?
When she visited Ethiopia?
In the Bible.
Oh yes.
No, the Queen of Sheba, which is ancient Ethiopia, right?
Yes.
She visited King Solomon of the Kingdom of Israel.
Of Israel. Oh yes, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yes. So when the Queen of Sheba was going back to Ethiopia, or we can say Axum, the kingdom was called Axum. When she was going back to Ethiopia, right?
Yes.
She was already converted into Judaism. She was now a Jew by conversion, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And then she was given some Jewish people to go with back to Ethiopia to help her establish her religion.
Okay.
So these are the Jews who came with the Queen of Sheba to Ethiopia.
Okay.
So yes. So among those Jews, right, there were the Levites. You do know the
yes.
Levites, right?
Yes.
So do you know the role of the Levites among the 12 tribes?
The priests.
Yes, they are the priests, right? Yes, correct. So they are the priests. So now they were coming to establish Judaism, right?
Yes.
During the reign of the Queen of Sheba. Yes.
Sheba. Yeah.
So this is why when the DNA tests were done to the Lemba people, they found that they've got so much Levite blood. They've got so much Levite. They've got so much resemblance with the descendants of people who are saying they are from Levi.
Okay.
Yes. So that is how the Falasha Jews came, according to my research.
Okay.
That is how they came to or should I say the first group which came, or should I say the first group of Jews that came to Ethiopia? That's how it came.
Okay.
Then I have spoken about the Ashkenazi Jews. Do you remember?
Yes.
I said the Ashkenazi Jews were found in the Rhineland and in Poland. Yes.
Yes.
So in Africa, most of them they are concentrated in South Africa. They are mostly in South Africa, most of them. And they started to arrive in numbers from the time when the Dutch company called VOC got established itself in the Cape.
Okay.
So this VOC, many people know this company called Dutch East India Company.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is the company which established itself in the Cape in 1650. Under the command of General Jan van Riebeeck to the Cape there. So it was a chartered company. Do you know what a chartered company is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was a chartered company from the Dutch government to establish itself so that they can have a resting, so that their ships, they could have a place to rest.
Yes,
along on the route to India.
To India.
Because now there was this route.
And get fresh supplies.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because India there were spices. The Indies, not really India, but the Indies, the East Indies, because they also had colonies in the East Indies, like present-day Indonesia. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So there were many Jews there. Since the Jews were now assimilated to the Europeans, so the VOC was a very big company. It is the first company. Actually, it is the company which started to formalize the stock market. This thing of stock exchange, the first company to come up with that was the VOC. So, are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So the VOC wanted many people to come and many employees to come and stay in Cape Town or to the Cape in Cape Town. So there are many Germans and many Dutch and some Swedish people who were employed by VOC to go with General Rebeck to the Cape. Okay. And among those Germans, there were many Jews. There were some Jews there.
Okay, so that's how they got to South Africa.
Yes, some of them.
Okay.
But some, they came during the time of colonization. For example, there was this there was this Boer republic called Transvaal, right?
Yes.
Present day, yeah.
If you can please repeat that, it got a bit distorted.
Okay, I was saying that some of the Jews came in the time of colonization of Africa.
Okay.
And then I said, I asked you that Boer republic, right, called Transvaal, which was in South Africa, right?
Yes.
Yes. So in Transvaal, there were Jews who came during that time. Example, as industrialist, this Jewish industrialist from Germany was called Edward Leopardi.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Edward Leopardi?
No.
Yeah. So Edward Leopardi was this very wealthy Jew, Ashkenazi from Germany. He is the person who got a tender. I believe you know that in Transvaal there was gold which was discovered there, right?
Yes.
There was gold which was discovered. Yeah. So now the Boers, they wanted to regulate the industry, the gold mining industry. Yes. So now they wanted to give someone a tender. There was supposed to be someone who was going to supply all the dynamite, because they didn't want everybody to have a dynamite. They wanted one company to supply. Yes. So Edward Leopardi, the Jew, is the one who got a tender to supply the whole of Transvaal with dynamite.
Okay.
And yeah, but there's a lot about him. They say he's one of the first people to capture Transvaal, because he was now smuggling some of the dynamite. So he was now evading tax.
Okay.
So he became so wealthy. He was this wealthy Jew. And there's a place called Saxonwald. There's a suburb called Saxonwald in Johannesburg. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Saxonwald?
No.
Okay, do you know about the Guptas? Have you heard of the Guptas?
Yes.
The Guptas, they stayed in Saxonwald.
Okay.
So Saxonwald was the estate of Edward Leopardi.
Okay.
And some of his land, he turned it into a wealthy suburb called Parktown. There is a suburb called Parktown in South Africa. Yes, he is the one who established Parktown. He was a Jew, and Edward Leopardi, he even made a treaty with King Lopengula of the Ndebele Kingdom, Aba Lopengula.
Yes.
Yes. I believe you know about the Red Concession, right?
Yes.
So King Lopengula wanted to make the Red Concession null and void. So he wanted to make another treaty with someone, and he made a treaty with Edward Leopardi. And then it was a 100-year lease treaty, whereby Edward Leopardi was going to industrialize the whole of the Ndebele Kingdom, to have the arsenals, mass schools, industries. He was supposed to do that. but due to politics, he failed to do that. It's a long story, but I just want you to know about this Edward Leopardi.
Okay.
That yes. he is even part of our history in the Ndebele. Yeah. So he was a Jew. Yeah. So he was a Jew, and then some of the Jews, some of these German Jews, they came as refugees fleeing from the Nazi persecutions during World War II.
Okay.
There are so many Jews who came to South Africa. Yes. During that time. They were Ashkenazi Jews because South Africa was so much in need of white people because of they were now a minority, and then it was during the apartheid time.
Yes.
So they accepted many Jews, and they've got many suburbs. I know of many suburbs in Johannesburg where they are Jewish. When they are Jewish people, for example, there is Norwood suburb, there is Victory Park. I know there is Victory Park, and then there is Greenside. They have got there are synagogues there.
Okay.
Yes. And speaking of refugees who came during the time of the Nazis, there was a boy. There was also this Greek boy called George Bizos. Have you ever heard of George Bizos?
No, I haven't.
George Bizos is one of the celebrated lawyers, human rights lawyers in Africa. So he came as a refugee. He came as a Greek refugee during the World War II. He is the one who represented Nelson Mandela in his trial. Nelson Mandela was supposed to be hanged, but because of George Bizos, he was given a life sentence. Nelson Mandela. Okay. So George Bizos was yes. So now I'm trying to say, yes. So it is not only the Jews who came during the time of World War II. We also have got the Greeks. So there are many Europeans who came to especially South Africa during that time. Yes. And then we go to number 6.
Yes.
we're not even in the half.
Yes.
We now go to number 6.
Okay.
Okay. Now I am going to speak about the people who have got mixed light skin from North Africa and black African skin. Okay. So there is this race of people with light skin and black African blood, right? Some of them, are we together?
Yes.
Okay, so some groups that also fall in this category have already been mentioned. These include social groups found in Sudan, South Sudan, Chad, Central Africa, Niger. Okay, sorry, there's something that I forgot to tell you. There's something that I forgot. Where the Tuareg people are found. I said, where are they found? I said they are found in Sahara, but they are also found. I told you, then it's fine, yes. So all these most of the countries that I've spoken about, right? Cameroon,
yes.
Sahrawi, Arab, Ethiopia,
yeah.
Nigeria, Niger, Chad, Sudan. Mm-hmm. Some of the people who are there, they also fall in this category. As much as they also fall under Arabs and some of the groups that we have mentioned, they also fall even the Falasha Jews, even the Falasha Jews, they also fall in this group number 6.
Okay.
So you will find that a certain group will fall even to another group, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So even the people now, we are now speaking of Nubia, right?
Okay.
So I even say that Nubia started in the south of Egypt,
yes.
Meaning that even the people who are now found in the south of Egypt, they also fall into this group.
Okay.
So people in this category, they usually have short curly hair. They've got narrower noses. They've got darker skins. They are tall and slender.
Okay.
Yes. So historically, these are the Nubians and the Kushites. I think you've once heard of Kush, right?
Yes, the Kingdom of Kush in Egypt.
Yes, yes, there was the kingdom of Kush, and then if you go to the Bible, they speak a lot about Kushites, Kush. When they speak about Kush, they are speaking more of Ethiopians, people who are Ethiopians, ancient Ethiopians. Yes, so they were also dark-skinned, curly hair, yeah, all those characteristics that I was saying. So, like as I said, Nubia was a territory between the south of Aswan in southern Egypt and Khartoum in central Sudan. So it flourished between 2500 BC and 1500 BC. So the name Nubia was derived from Nuba Mountain, which is found in northern Sudan. And I have spoken about the Kushites, right? These are the ancient Ethiopians, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I am just going to give you examples of ethnic groups found in this racial group.
Okay.
So we have got we have got the Bezha people. The Bezha people.
Okay.
They are found in southeastern desert of Egypt. Some are found in Kassala province of eastern Sudan. Some are found in Eritrea.
Okay.
Some are even found in Ethiopia. Yes, they are called the Bezha people. They are also divided into subgroups. So I am going to say them from north to south.
Okay.
So we have got the ababda people.
Yeah.
The ababda people, they are found in Egypt. We have got the Bisharim people. They are also found in the desert of Egypt. We have got the Hadedowa. So there are many.
Okay.
The ababda people, they once spoke the Bezha language is called Badawi. But now most of them they now speak Arabic due to Arabization and Islamization.
Okay.
So we also have got the Oromo people. The Oromo people, they are found in Oromia region of Ethiopia, and some are even found in northern Kenya.
Okay.
Are we together?
Yes.
So if you go to the old literature, they are being referred to as the Gala people, the Gala people or the Gala people.
Okay.
But when they come across this word in old literature, they must know that maybe some people may get offended. So we are going to call them the Oromo people, right?
Okay.
Yes. So they speak a language called Afan Oromo.
Okay.
They speak a language called Afan Oromo.
Okay.
So we have got the Somali people. Yes. So another group, we have got the Somali people.
Yes.
They are found in Somalia, Somaliland, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Djibouti.
Okay.
So some people maybe are not aware of a country called Somaliland. It is an autonomous in from Somalia in 1991.
Okay.
It's not internationally recognized. Yes, it's not international, but it's there, but it is not internationally recognized.
Okay.
That's why sometimes you see in Somalia there wars and
Yes.
yeah. And the last group we are going to, the last example are the Luo people. Found in South Sudan. Yes, Luo, or we can say the Luo, Luo, the Luo people. Yeah, they are found in South Sudan, in Ethiopia, Uganda, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, and Tanzania.
Okay.
So they are also called the Nilotes. The Nilotes are those people who are now settled in the Nile River there, but now they've spread. Some of them they spread now. And then they went around Lake Victoria.
Okay.
And the Lake Victoria is found in many countries. Yeah.
Yes.
So you see the former United States President Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he belongs to this ethnic group.
Okay.
So in Africa, so we as Africans, we refer him to as a Luo. He's a Luo.
Okay. The descendants of the Nubians.
Yes. Sorry?
They are descendants of the Nubians.
Yes, we can say so, yes. They were there, or we can say they are Nilotes.
Okay.
Those ones, they were in, no, those ones were not really in Nubia. Yeah. Nubia ended in central Sudan. Do you remember, around Khartoum?
Yes.
Right? But the Luo people were found in the southern, in South Sudan, in the southern part of Sudan.
Yes.
So you don't find them in Sudan. You know there is Sudan, then there is South Sudan, right?
Yes.
So is more related to Sudan, not South Sudan.
Okay.
I think Khartoum is in Sudan, not South Sudan.
Yes, yes, it's in Sudan.
I'm not. Yes. Yes. So these Nilotes were in South Sudan, and then they spread. They went around Lake Victoria and Lake Victoria, in Kenya and the other Tanzania. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So there are the people who are now found in Kenya, Kenyan side. Yeah.
Okay.
So they language to Luo, but it in different dialects.
Okay.
So we go to the seventh group, right?
Yes.
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Are you
no, not
okay,
yet.
So the seventh group.
The seventh group is the.
Oh, I said the seventh. The Black Africans.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where I belong. The Black Africans. Yeah, so they are black, or they don't really have a black skin. I've never seen someone who's literally black, but yes, just say black, dark skin.
Yeah.
Yes, they have spiraled hair. They have got spiraled hair, and they've got actually their hair is spiraled, and they've got flat broad noses, most of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the largest racial group in Africa. In most cases, when people think of Africa, they think of Black Africans, which is not true.
Yes.
It is in Africa.
Mm.
All the Black Africans are the largest group. Yes.
Okay.
So in Portuguese, black is called Negro, right?
Okay.
So, yeah. So, like, if you go to some old literature, you find this word Negro, when they refer to Black African. It was a Portuguese name. I'm just making people to be aware of that. That when they will go to old literature, the word is just normal. But today, if you say that word, that N word, sometimes you get into trouble.
Yes.
So we are not going to use that. But I just want to caution people that we don't use that word.
Okay.
But it's there in the old literature. If you go to old literature, yeah, there's a lot of that word.
Okay.
So I am going to give you examples. I'm going to give you examples of the ethnic groups found in the Black African race.
Okay.
Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So we have got the Akan people. The Akan people, they are found in Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast. Some say Cote d'Ivoire, some say Ivory Coast, and the Togo.
Okay.
So they have got different. So they go by different dialects and different nationalities. For example, there are the Agona. Like these are the dialects and subgroups. We have got the Agona, Ahafa, Asen, Twii, the Kwau, and the Asante people. Yes, and the Asante people. I think they've got 10. The Akan people, they've got 10 million members in Ghana. I think it is the largest ethnic group in Ghana.
Okay.
And then we have got the Yoruba people. The Yoruba are found in Nigeria, Benin, Ghana, and Benin, Ghana, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, and Gambia.
Okay.
Yes. There are about 42 million Yoruba people in Africa, and 39 million of them are just found in Nigeria.
Wow.
I think it is the largest group in Nigeria. Yeah, it is the largest. Yeah, so you can't speak about Black Africans without speaking about the Yoruba. They are very, very famous people.
Yes.
Yes. And then we have got the Mende people. The Mende people, they are found in Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea. So they go by different dialects, like for example, there is Kpa, there is Ko, there is Wajama, and there is Sewawa.
Okay.
Yes. And then we have got the Bantu people.
Okay.
So among the Black Africans, the Bantu people are the largest Black African group. And this is the group that I also that I believe or that I perceive myself to be affiliated to.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are about 350 to 400 million members of people in this group.
Okay.
The Bantu people. Yes. So they all speak one language called the Bantu language. They all speak Bantu language.
Okay.
And this language has now given birth to many dialects, and these dialects has given birth to some dialects, and those dialects have given birth to some dialects.
Yes.
So there are about 700 languages. I think there are more than that. I think there are about more than 1,000 languages or dialects that have been given birth by
group.
Twii to the Bantu, and they use it very well. It's Bantu, no, not Bantu.
Yes.
Yes. So they are found in DRC, Tanzania, South Africa, Kenya, Mozambique, Uganda, Angola, Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Rwanda, Burundi, Cameroon, Republic of Congo, the Congo Brazzaville, Botswana, Equatorial Guinea, Lesotho, Gabon, Namibia, Eswatini, Somalia, and the Comoros. There are many, especially in the sub-Saharan Africa.
Okay.
And I'll also just give you an example of the Bantu people. The example will be the Nguni people, which is where the Ndebele people, also my nationality also belong to again.
Yeah.
So among the Bantu people again, the Nguni people, there are so many. So, for example, we have got the Zulu people, the Xhosa. These are the examples of the Nguni people.
Yeah.
The subgroups of the Nguni people. We have got the Zulus, the Xhosa people, the Ndebele, the Ndebele in Zimbabwe. We have got another group again, the Ndebele in South Africa. They are found in Ndebele in Mpumalanga there. We have got the Maseko Nguni, the Chele Nguni. Those are found in Tanzania. They are found in Zambia and Malawi, the Maseko and the Chele Nguni. We have got the Swati. The Swati, they are found in Eswatini, which is the only absolute monarch left in Africa. Eswatini under King Swati.
Okay.
We have got the Kwangwala, the Kwangwara Nguni. They are found in Tanzania. So there are many again, and inside them again, there are also some tribes, and like you remember when we spoke about the Ndebele people, there are also tribes there. So it's so diverse.
Yeah, very diverse.
We also have got and then we also have got the Swahili people. That's another example of the Bantu people. The Swahili people in the Swahili coast.
Okay.
So like as I said, that the Swahili coast starts from Beira to Somalia. So other places like which are part of the Swahili coast, just to name a few, we have got Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, we have got Beira in Mozambique, we have got Mombasa In Kenya, we have got Kilwa. In Tanzania, we have got Zanzibar. In Tanzania, and we have got the Comoros Islands coast. Yeah. So as I said, that the Swahili, they are a mix of the Bantu and the Arabs.
Yes.
Who came in the 7th century. Do you remember when we were speaking about that?
Yes, we were talking about the Arabs, yes.
Yes. So the Swahili coast was an international trading hub. I can refer to it there as like a Dubai. It was the Dubai of Africa.
Okay.
The Swahili coast, yes. So many people who were speaking different languages were getting to the Swahili coast. And it influenced the Swahili language. You see, it influenced the Swahili language. So within the Swahili language, there are elements of Arabic, German, Portuguese, Hindi, and the Bantu words.
Okay.
You see, so Swahili is closely related to Griyama. The Griyama is a dialect of a language called Mijikenda. It's a language spoken by the people found in Kenya and Tanzania.
Okay. This concludes this segment of Races of Africa. Join us again soon for another part. And a big thank you to Mr. Arnold Mayibongwe Nkala. Please remember to like, follow, and most importantly, share our podcast if you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate your support. See you soon.